Hey, magatards, I got some more clips for you exposing Trump, the Zionist stooge Donald Trump, the Rothschild puppet. I got more video clips exposing that fraud. And y'all think he's still here to help? Man, if you think Trump is still here to help you, I'm sorry, but you guys got the brain of a donut, man.
Well, I'm in the second phase of my career, giving away all the wonderful money that Satya's good work has helped multiply a lot. But I think the thing that ties my first career that I still spend some time on because AI is so phenomenal, and my second career is innovation, innovating in health in areas like vaccines or gene editing, and the President and I are talking about taking American innovation to the next level to cure and even eradicate some of these diseases. He mentioned polio, which is one that we're close. We don't need new science on that one. For some like HIV and sickle cell, we do need new science, but the U.S. Has the seeds that in the same way that Warp Speed took those seeds and put them together, I think something fantastic can be done. AI for our foundation is that we want a doctor for everyone in Africa through AI. We want farmers to have incredible advice and, kids to have a chance to learn. So the work being done by the people at this table is changing the world. It's, coming fast, so it's great. We all get together and talk about how the U.S. can lead in this key area and apply it even to the poorest outside the U.S. as well as to our great citizens. So thank you for incredible leadership, including getting this group together.
Understand that's coming soon to a social media platform near you. Okay. And all of the demons in charge are bragging about this system. Okay. Pre-crime policing goes live next week. Melania Trump even tweets about behavioral threat assessments in homes, schools, and online. I mean, nice way of saying surveillance everywhere. Trump then promotes Trey Gowdy's book in a tweet, while Gowdy himself joins the choir calling for gun control, pointing fingers at young white men, blaming them for it. Yet Trump promotes his book in the exact same week. And here's the part a lot of people are missing out here. I mean, if this shooting had been at a synagogue, the media would have screamed anti-Semitism. I mean, imagine at a mosque. We all know they'd be screaming Islamophobia. But it happened at a Christian school, okay? And with Bill Gates at the White House today. That's right, people. This is the second time the two have met since Trump's 2024 election victory. And remember, I covered this months back. They said they had a lot in common, basically on board with every single issue when it comes to vaccines. Let that sink in. Guaranteed this new meeting with Bill Gates is about the new poison death shot.
Does a president of any country sign orders to prevent their own citizens from talking or thinking a certain way about another country? And yet that's all we're seeing from this guy, because that's who he is. He's a puppet for Israel, just like I told you the day before and the day after he was selected president. People need to wake up, because this is accelerating way faster than we ever thought. Any given moment we could wake up and be unable to communicate, or worse, because this is moving fast. A president of a country making it a huge issue for people in colleges or institutions in his own country, unable to think freely. This is insane. This is totally insane. But here it is. This is them externalizing the hierarchy. They want you to know who's in charge. And you need to wake up, and you need to wake up soon, because it's been right in front of your face the entire.
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. President, in the more observant ends of the Jewish world, I have a lot of people come up to me who used to be Democrats, and they said, I voted for Trump this time. And I'll tell you something else. I was in Israel right before the pandemic, and as I was walking down the street, when people knew I was American, they would say to me, make sure you keep Trump. And one more quick story, and then I got some more questions for you, is
Go
that
ahead.
the yarmulkes on your head, they're selling Trump ones everywhere in Israel before the election.
That's right.
Just
I heard that.
Oh, I got some. I got a few in my house. And I actually said to one of the vendors, I said, excuse me, this was just as a joke. I said, do you guys sell the Biden ones also? And they just laughed. They just laughed, and they thought it was hysterical because they said, no, we don't want that guy in office. Mr. President.
Well, you know, the biggest change I've seen in Congress is Israel literally owned Congress. You understand that 10 years ago, 15 years ago. And it was so powerful. It was so powerful. And today it's almost the opposite. You have between AOC and Omar and these people that hate Israel. They hate it with a passion. They're controlling Congress, and Israel is not a force in Congress anymore. It's just amazing. I've never seen such a change. And we're not talking about over a very long period of time, but I think you know exactly what I'm saying. They had such power. Israel had such power, and rightfully, over Congress, and now it doesn't. It's incredible, actually.
Honesty, man.
I think it's shameful that this has been called a hoax. Hopefully today we can clear that up. This is not a hoax. This is real. There are real survivors. There are real victims to this criminal enterprise. And the perpetrators are being protected because they're rich and powerful and political donors to the establishment here in Washington, D.C. I think it's shameful that this has been called a hoax. Hopefully today